We are live, wild and woolly, out on Facebook's live stream. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Almost Saturday podcast, and I am your host, Brad Colbert, or better known in the gaming circles as Texas Tangler. Come on in, grab a seat, gather round. Got a special edition of the podcast tonight. If I could take a minute of your time. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the last show before the epic weekend of college football begins. We've been waiting for how many months now? I don't even know, but it's been since January, and the season is finally upon us again. We've all been waiting for this one moment, this epic time. All the other sports are cascading around us. Finally, college football is here. The time when we can just sit on the couch and not feel guilty about it. Just grill, enjoy some brats, enjoy some hamburgers, just the awesomest, epic time of year. Get the wind blues. So I'm going to bring in a fellow lover of college football, and he is the man that loves college football. He is the man that killed Spree, Mr. Halfway to the Halfway. He stole the guns off the battleship. Ladies and gentlemen, the gun show, it's not in town this weekend, but this man, he has plenty of tickets. Please welcome the man formerly known as Green Car Dude, the captain himself, Chris, Mark After Dark, Pool.
You know, guys, thanks for tuning in tonight. But Brad, you know all the food you talked about, and the brats. Well, guess what? I'm smoking some tomorrow, and it's gonna be delicious.
I'm hoping some teams are gonna be smoking some tomorrow too.
Which teams, huh? The ones that start with A and end with A.
Yeah.
Okay.
Throw a bone to one of our podcasters' way too, because SEC gotta throw it over there. Before we get to that, some of you know this man is Johnson, and he is Traffic Cop of the Year 2005. He is also a card-holding member of the cleanup crew, an official toilet flusher of the International Space Station. Joining me to my right, at this time, my co-host, the Biz, Justin Bailey.
Hey, what's up? It's gonna be a good show.
That's it. Just what's up?
That's a what's Oh man, don't get started. Yeah. Yeah. So it's been kind of a long week. It's gonna be a good weekend, I think. If you enjoy football.
Yes.
If you don't,
sorry.
Well, have fun. Labor Day weekend.
All right, just bear with us.
Just stick it out.
So I want to take this time. So if you watch Power Rangers, you're going to kind of get this comparison. So when in the Power Rangers, when everything's kind of building up and there's this special moment, it doesn't happen always, but when they bring in this one Zord, things get really real. They bring him in.
Yeah.
It's like Titanus. When they bring him in, things, things are real when they bring in Titanus. Because, things just got real.
It's going to go down.
Well, we're bringing in Titanus tonight. All right.
Titanus.
So we're bringing in the artistic one, the ginger.
The ginger.
You said artistic?
Artistic.
Not
cool.
autistic.
Artistic.
Or Big Richard when he comes into town.
The Irishman.
So please have your comic books in hand and welcome Nickelback's biggest fan, Eric Sharp.
You're my wife now. Look at this photograph. It's a great photograph.
Does it make you laugh?
It does make me laugh. Every time I look at it, actually.
So why are you such a Nickelback fan?
I don't know. Starting with their first album, it really touched the nerve.
The whole photograph
just
song,
resonated with
did you
me.
just did that just resonate with your loins?
Soul.
It was my entire life in 2002.
Was it?
Yeah. I love Nickelback so much.
2002, huh?
Their name, like Nickelback, the back of a nickel.
Is that song that old? 2002?
I don't know. It's pretty old.
It's like 05, I think.
Really? Wow.
No, actually, I remember walking into a music store to buy Kid A by Radiohead, and that was in 2001, and they were playing the shit out of Nickelback.
So when was that's the first time you
that was like year 2000 or
What's
so.
your first memory of that song?
Photograph?
Yeah, Photograph.
I don't know.
You don't know? What about you, Brad?
It wasn't Photograph the song, but
It was
Nickelback.
Oh my gosh, it was in high school.
Oh, it wasn't Photograph?
I don't think it was Nickelback.
No,
I don't think it was
what was your
Photograph.
first memory of Photograph?
Oh,
I don't remember.
First song I remember by Nickelback was that.
I said first memory of Photograph.
Photograph, probably like 2000.
Probably when I was depressed the most.
For some reason, I remember it being at Justin's house, like just sitting in like your
Just sitting
room
there
for some
being
reason.
depressed.
Because we were like,
Wasn't that in Auburn?
no, at his actual house in his room.
Oh, your house.
Because we were sitting there. And
That's
we were
when
like,
you lived downstairs.
I think Justin made the comment of like, Nickelback just makes songs that high schoolers like or something like that. And this was,
And
like,
he was, like, in
just
high
when we
school?
got out of high
Yeah,
school.
right. Yeah.
By the way, I really appreciate the whole comparison to Titanus.
You like that?
Only on rare occasions do they bring out Titanus
Pull out the big guns.
to fight off the big bad guy of the week.
They released a picture of like the Power Rangers movie for next year.
I saw that they released Rita. They saw like you saw some.
Rita's
pictures of
hot,
it.
isn't she?
Yeah.
I thought Rita's hot.
Yeah.
Oh,
so
shit.
they showed pictures of Rita. They showed pictures of the Power Rangers. They haven't showed any pictures of the Zords.
Right. But I don't know, their costumes look a little funny.
Are they going to bring Lord Zed in?
I don't know. I don't know what they're doing with it.
It'd be cool if they did for the first movie. They did just
Like, they
the
don't even-
original 5.
Yeah, they don't have a Green Ranger, I don't think.
And they had the Green Ranger for the second one.
And it needs to be Jason Frank or whatever his name is.
Yeah.
Like, do the exact same story as the first one. Like, where the Green Ranger turns into the White Ranger and all that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because that was the American story. Did I
Yeah.
ever show you that
I know, like
documentary?
the original Japanese version or whatever is completely different.
Yeah, there's a show of it's like Super Sentai
Yeah,
in Japan, and it's the Power Rangers we saw here in America was like season 5 or something.
Oh, really?
And we just kind of picked up, and they kind of made it into the show.
It's like Final Fantasy, if you know the story behind Final Fantasy. Like 3
No.
is 6 and all that kind of weirdness.
Yeah.
When they get translated to English and
But-
American.
The parts that didn't show the Power Rangers or the Zords were the American versions.
Right. And then when they went to the Zords, and it was people in suits.
Yeah. Oh, man.
An interesting fact.
Angel Grove.
What's his name? Bryan Cranston
Yeah.
was a monster. He was a couple monsters.
Yeah, I heard that.
Voiceover.
And now he's Zordon in the new Power Rangers.
He should be Zordon.
Say my name. Didn't you show me that video? It was like
Yeah.
Breaking Bad mixed in with
Yeah,
it.
when he's talking to Skylar.
Yeah. I am the danger.
I'm the one who knocks.
So we'll jump right into it.
Oh, snap.
We're live, guys. We're doing it live.
For those of you that are new, and for Eric, because he doesn't know this song, this is our college football segment.
Oh, is this not the first like college football segment you've done in a while, or
This is the
No, we
first
do.
one we've done
For the season.
For the
for the
season.
season.
Like-
I mean, like it's
Right.
starting tomorrow,
But
or
actually-
I guess it started
Actually, the
today.
season started Thursday.
It did. But this is the first one we've done
Tennessee
since our
played
show,
today. I don't know.
with our show being
On Thursdays.
this season. But this is the first one we've done this season.
This season.
Right.
Yes.
Alabama.
Yes.
Can-
So Tennessee played.
What happened? What happened in that game? Actually,
All right, Tennessee
Oh, I'm so
is
disappointed.
supposed to. Okay, well, hang on. Tennessee is supposed to be the big team out of the East in the SEC. Appalachian State, let's get that on the table. Appalachian State's not a joke.
they're not a pushover, but
They're-
I mean,
they're
they're a
a-
Sun Belter.
They're a Division I team now. They're not a Division II team.
Really? They were Division II before, right?
They were Division II when they played Michigan.
Yes.
And now they're Division I.
They're Division I now.
They've moved up.
Uh-huh.
Funny text that Justin sent me. and put in the group today that was it the offensive coordinator and the defensive line coach
Something like that.
were the same
Positions
on Michigan as
Against
they
the
were on
Appalachians.
Tennessee. And
That's funny.
Tennessee almost lost to App State.
Yeah. Man, those guys are like,
Is it conspiracy?
no!
I really was pushing so hard for.
I know. I thought they were going to pull it out.
I thought they were. I was so
Yeah.
disappointed.
I was like, oh, come on. Really?
I mean, it would have been like. I mean,
They-
it'd been right on up there with the Michigan upset.
Did they? Oh, yeah. Did they have Did they do like? They just had like clock mismanagement, right? Because
Well,
like they had like
did-
that last
their
play.
kicker,
and
the
he didn't
kicker
get
pulled an Alabama.
Well, that was during the game. I'm talking
Yeah.
like their last drive. Like he ran it, but he should have got out of bounds earlier.
For one, okay, App State did not need to run the ball to the teeth of a SEC defense constantly.
right?
They kept doing that,
Yeah,
which
just
was
throw it,
stupid.
It worked for some of the game.
Their best offense was when they threw the ball,
Yeah.
and they got lucky on some plays.
Right.
In the end, Tennessee got lucky. Did you see that spear
Yeah.
on Josh Dobbs?
Yes.
That
Jeez.
looked straight out of wrestling.
Yeah. I mean, that was crazy.
And then he fumbled it. If he would have been in NFL, that wouldn't have counted.
No, it wouldn't have.
That was
that was
the Kenny Stabler rule. The not Jake Snake. Kenny Stabler, whatever Snake,
Yeah.
whatever his nickname was from Alabama. He was known to fumble the ball forward
on purpose.
on purpose so his teammate could recover
Yeah.
it and
Right.
keep
That's a
going,
no-no.
advance it. In the NFL, you can't do that
Right.
anymore.
anymore.
Well, college you can't.
College, you can't advance it,
Right.
but you can recover it.
Okay. Right. Yeah. So he lost it.
So
and
in the
somebody
end
else recovered
zone,
it.
he couldn't have done anything with it.
Right. Okay. Yeah.
Nobody else. Only he could have
That's
recovered
right.
it.
Yeah, but he was smothered, so there's no way he could.
So
have
his teammate couldn't have done anything with it.
right. So it had just been what, a dead ball?
Right.
Was it fourth and no?
That was
It was-
overtime.
Yeah,
Oh,
it was over. Yeah.
Oh.
It was fourth down though.
Yeah.
I think that was third down.
You sure?
Yeah. I
I
think
think
so.
that was third. So
Well,
I mean, he would have had another try.
I mean,
but
it was
still.
like 2 inches away from from them recovering it.
But that was still an awesome stop on the goal line because
Yeah.
he Josh Dobbs went up
Yeah.
and then he just speared him.
And the guy just
And the fact that he didn't get the ball across the plane on that was
Yeah, it was impressive.
it was impressive.
I was really very, 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 very disappointed that Appalachian State did not pull that off.
Yeah, that's all right.
I have a personal hatred for Tennessee.
Yeah, we were cleaning the house yesterday and I flipped it on and it was 13-3. I was like, what?
Yeah.
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 Wait, was that before or after I asked you? I was like, hey, I gotta watch this.
Yeah, that was after.
Yeah. I checked the score. It was 13-3. I was like, and it was the end of the third is what it said. I was like, what? It's like, is this a joke, man?
So the other game that happened yesterday was South Carolina and Vandy. That was a close game too.
I fell asleep.
Yeah, I kind of wish Vandy
Who
would
won?
have pulled. I always
Who
want
won
the
it?
underdog. to
South
lose.
Carolina.
Spurrier's gone, isn't he?
Yeah.
He is. It's Will Muschamp now.
Red face. Does he get angry? Did he get
The
angry?
incredible champ.
Where did our guy go? The
Our guy?
Georgia.
Georgia.
yes, okay. He's a Georgia head coach.
Yes.
Nice.
And Mark Rick's down in
You said our guy.
Our guy. He was Kirby or whatever his name was.
Kirby Smart.
Yeah, Kirby Smart. He used to be our dude.
All right. So
He betrayed us.
that's
Went to Georgia.
what do we have going on tonight? We had a small game going on tonight.
It
I
was
don't-
Colorado State, I think.
okay. So,
So, are we going to put predictions out for tomorrow?
you were supposed to do pick 'em, but you didn't do that.
Oh,
So
I
we already did
forgot.
our predictions. I don't
Can
know
I
what
can
you
I
did.
still predict?
If you sign up for an
Predict.
account.
Dude, can you just like take the effort and do pick 'em so that we can have 3 people instead of just 2?
Okay, we'll do
I
it.
can't do it right now.
We'll do it after.
You got to sign up.
Yeah, if you sign up right now, we'll do it right here. If you
We'll here go to the website and we'll do it
that's
later.
dead air.
Later.
That's dead air.
Dead air is the enemy of podcasts, man.
This would pull up over here, but it's not showing up.
Okay, well I'll do it so I can remember how to do it.
Well, tomorrow we've got an awesome slate of games along with the rest of the weekend. We got, I don't remember the schedule of tomorrow, but I know we have at 7 o'clock we got Alabama and USC, and at 8 o'clock we got Auburn and Clemson.
Yes.
So I'm going to have those two. I'm going to have those two on. So if my Auburn friend here wants to come over and watch it,
I'll be in there by myself.
Which
Yeah,
you
you
should.
yeah, so I'm going to have the Bama game on the TV in the mounted TV, and then I'm gonna have over here on the fireplace. I'm gonna have this TV that we have sitting over here with my Apple
You're
TV.
gonna be in the same room?
Yeah,
That sucks.
No.
The sound.
That's like no. It's the dream to have two TVs. Have two different football games at the same time.
yeah.
That's
So
true.
so I
Back to the Future.
I have two Apple
Exactly.
TVs, so
Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh, that makes
I
sense.
just plug it up.
Wait,
it up.
does Apple TV stream live sports?
It does.
Fuck
Apple
yeah,
TV
man.
is
I
just
didn't
like
know
a
that.
it's just a little
Watches.
box that you put apps on.
Yeah, it's just watch ESPN.
Yeah.
Okay, you can just do it over ESPN.
Yeah, so
Nice.
I have the new generation Apple TV that I use, and then I have an old one that I just kept for instances like this where I knew I would
Yeah.
have two games on or something.
Nice.
Or if we want to have it outside, we can put it outside on the deck. So the other games we got Texas versus Notre Dame.
Yes.
I believe that's on Sunday.
Sunday.
Yeah,
Oh,
you
yeah.
know-
There's no NFL this weekend.
You know Notre Dame's got to play on Sunday. Touchdown Jesus.
No, shouldn't they be off on Sunday?
They should be, honestly.
And another one we didn't put on the graphic here, but is going to be an interesting game. Is another Pac-12 versus SEC. Texas A&M versus UCLA.
Oh, yeah.
That's going to be an interesting one.
Texas versus UCLA?
Texas A&M
Oh,
versus
wow.
UCLA. Pac-12 SEC matchup.
That is weird for first game. Is UCLA good
I
generally?
don't know if
15.
they're ranked. Okay.
What's Texas A&M?
Nothing.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
They did bad last season?
Yeah, they weren't very good last season.
Yeah, but they've had some issues off the field.
It's
I'd
kind
probably
of
be interested in watching that.
Texas A&M is kind of a wait and see before we rank them type deal this year.
Yeah. Yeah, pretty much.
And I know Justin's not going to like this, but I think Auburn's the same way this year.
Yeah, because there's so many question marks about
Because Auburn tends to be, we're going to lay an egg one year,
Oh my god.
and then we're going to come out and surprise everybody,
yeah.
and
But
we're gonna go undefeated.
But personally, I like it when it's unexpected because when it's overhyped, then you just feel even more let down when it doesn't happen.
Well, we're number one this year.
So you got nowhere
I
to
hate
go
it when
but
we're
down.
number one, honestly.
Well,
Just putting ourselves up for failure.
so Alabama's playing.
Alabama is playing, and they're playing against my most
Ultimate
hated team.
team.
Nemesis.
I like that we're playing USC this year. First game. It just gets that out of the way, like up at the beginning.
We expected, to have to play through a real storm. All right, and we did. Excuse my language.
So
The Prophet Saban.
What are your predictions about it? I mean, the score tomorrow. Can we predict it?
Believe
I think we're gonna beat them, but I don't know.
US
I don't know how good
Americans
USC
are
is.
unable to do
I don't know how good we are.
I got an idea. How
I don't
about
know
we-
who
how
our
about
quarterback
we all take
is.
this piece of paper here, and we write what we predict it to be, and then next week
What?
the winner that gets the
what?
closest.
Well, let's don't pick that game. Let's pick something else. I don't. wanna do
Yeah, I really
scores on
have
that game.
no
pick this
idea
game.
what's gonna happen tomorrow.
I don't want to do that game.
I want to pick it.
I don't want to do that game. We can do scores on another game. I don't want to do scores on that game.
Why not?
I don't want to do scores on
Why?
that game. No, I'm not doing scores on that
Jinxing
game.
it. It'll jinx
I'm not doing scores on that game.
I'm going to do scores in this game.
You can do
Brad
scores on
is
that
like
game.
semi-spiritual about Alabama stuff. He has to sit in the same spot.
I'm going to go 34 Alabama. Alabama wins 34.
That's actually a pretty good prediction.
To 17.
17, yeah, exactly.
34 to 17.
That's a good.
34 to
That's a
17.
good prediction.
Alabama,
I
USC.
think it's gonna be 23-20.
Here, write it on there.
Hell, they could beat us. I don't know. I have no idea what's going to happen
I
tomorrow.
don't think they'll be.
Brad, you don't have to write it if you don't
I don't
want
even
to.
know who
not
our
writing
quarterback is
anything.
going to be. Like, we changed so much last season that I really don't.
So,
no, 34-17
While
is good.
while we're on that topic of
I'll go with
quarterbacks, my prediction of the freshman quarterback is out the window because it's down to 2, and the freshman didn't make it into the cut.
So Bateman, right? Bateman's back. It's a new.
Cooper Bateman is back, and then we also got Blake Barnett.
What do you mean by back? Like, was
Well,
he, supposed to leave?
he was there. He was there last season.
He just means returning. I mean, he's not that he was
Okay,
supposed to
okay.
leave. It's just
I mean,
He-
you kind of sound like back, like
He
was
started-
supposed to leave or something.
Bateman started in the game that we went to see.
yeah.
Which was the only game that we lost last season, in which I
Well,
thought that we were going to lose
which
the
game
whole
was that
season.
again?
It was the Ole Miss
What?
game.
Was it? We lost to Ole Miss last year.
We lost to
Yeah,
Ole
that's
Miss.
right.
Yeah,
I was in El Paso.
I was pretty defeated at that point in the season, and then we
Well,
won the whole thing, so
season's over.
it didn't really matter.
That game brought Jake Coker around.
Right? Yeah, that was the game. That was the game to go see.
That was
We just didn't know it at the time.
yeah. I mean, it sucks that we saw a loss, but
it was the game which they came together as a team.
and it was an awesome. I mean, if you can say that a loss is awesome, it was an awesome game to be
it was probably the best game of the season, but we didn't know it at the time. At the
Right.
time, we were just like, "Oh shit, I guess we're going to lose this season."
Alabama almost came back and won that game, if I
mean,
remember correctly, right?
Three times they almost came back.
Yeah.
And I mean, when we were at that game, Eric, the
wasn't-
stadium, the seats
It was vibrating.
were
Yeah,
vibrating.
it was literally vibrating.
We looked at each other and we're like, "Is this for real? I mean, is this stadium going to crumble?"
You
I
remember
mean,
that?
have you ever seen the video cameras when like a really big play happens on a full stadium?
Yeah.
Like literally, it
But
starts shaking.
I just attribute that to the people shaking. I didn't attribute that to the stadium itself.
Yeah, there were so many people and they were so excited. There was that douchebag, the old Miss
they still
douchebag.
Oh my gosh!
It
And
was
his
right
dad.
across. Yeah, God, that was so horrible. I hate Ole Miss so much because we played them, and they're just as passionate as Alabama fans are, maybe even more so. And they're all assholes, and I hate them. I hate you, Ole Miss.
So then we got Georgia and North Carolina. A lot of people want to side with North Carolina on this, and they think they're just going to hand it to Georgia. I don't really follow their logic on that.
I don't either.
I mean-
Isn't Georgia's like down a couple players, starters.
Well, I think North Carolina had the number one scoring offense in the ACC.
Right.
But let's look at this. It's the ACC. You have some good offenses in the ACC, but do you really have some good defenses in the ACC? Clemson's okay. I mean, okay, Clemson's good. Clemson's good all around. Florida State's good all around. Who else do you have outside of that?
Nobody. I mean, really.
Notre Dame is loosely associated with the ACC.
Yeah.
They play an ACC schedule now.
Oh yeah, that's right. For football.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but they don't compete with the championship.
Good for them.
I mean, saying that they're the number one scoring offense when you compare it to playing Georgia, I mean, that's not really saying that much.
But you gotta think it's all relative. So
exactly, that's what I'm saying.
compared in the ACC, sure, it's fine. But
when you come up against
when you go-
Georgia,
yeah, I mean,
and sure, Georgia's in a rebuilding year, but
yeah, but they blew it.
I'm
last
thinking
year.
Kirby Smart
Is a defensive guy, right?
is a defensive guy.
So-
He's from Georgia, played with Georgia. He's mentored by Saban. I think he's gonna.
They're not giving him a fair chance. You think?
Yeah, I think he's
I can see
gonna.
that.
If he doesn't win, I think he's gonna have a strong showing at least.
I would be surprised if Georgia sucked this year. They'll
Yeah.
probably be pretty good.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Actually, it'd be really cool if like Kirby Smart versus Saban, like it came down to
That'd
that.
be pretty.
It came
sweet.
down to that, like Master
can
versus
happen.
the Apprentice.
Dude, ESPN would crap their pants. About that.
yeah, they would
They'd be
love
like,
that.
the storylines we can do.
well, it's already happened because we had Florida versus Alabama last year, and
Yeah, that's right. Like last year,
SEC
there's something
championship.
similar that one. Yeah, forget about that.
McElwain.
Yeah.
Meh.
This one's more notable.
Oh, because it was his direct
Yeah.
disciple.
Yeah.
Disciple's a good word.
Apprentice. Now I am the master.
I feel a presence I haven't felt since.
He just steps on the field. Smart.
Yeah. So
So who else we got playing this weekend?
I have no clue.
So what do you think about the Auburn Clemson game, Justin?
I'm not. I don't want to be a downer. About it.
Okay.
I think Auburn can beat Clemson.
That's where I'm going with this.
We can beat them. It's just
For an
Will
unranked-
you? I don't know.
For an unranked team coming off of a season that was
disappointing.
mediocre and disappointing, a lot of people are not overlooking Auburn. A lot of people are saying, "Nah, don't
Clemson needs to watch out.
watch
right?
out, Clemson,"
Yeah.
because number one, Auburn and Clemson are rivals.
Yeah.
They're from different conferences, but they're rivals.
Yeah. Right.
And two, Auburn's known to, like I said earlier, have a bad year, then show up
And then-
and,
and just
have
be
these like
what the hell?
Bon Jovi living on a prayer
Have
years.
a Cam Newton year
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
and the 2004 year that they didn't go to the national championship
Yeah.
over.
but I was watching SEC Network before I came over here, and they were talking about Auburn Clemson, I saw a stat at the bottom that said Clemson's never won.
Big baby.
Clemson hasn't won in Jordan-Hare Stadium since 1950.
That's interesting too, because you guys are doing home and home games on that. You're not
Yeah.
doing neutral.
Right. Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
And I think I feel like since it's at home, it gives us just a little bit of an edge, just because.
Is this the beginning of a series, or did you guys play at Clemson?
No,
one
I
time?
think this is the beginning of a series.
Okay, so you go to
I think next
Death Valley
year
next
or
year?
something. Yeah, something like that.
okay.
I don't remember because
Death Valley.
Death Valley is Clemson.
yeah, and LSU.
Yeah,
Oh, sorry to say.
They
Okay.
both they copied. I don't know how that happened.
Lame.
there's like 20 Tigers.
Yeah, exactly. So, yeah, I mean, I guess I don't know. It kind of sucks because we got no wide receivers really. Like they need to step up because we've lost all the good ones, and
Duke Williams.
yeah, and someone else got dismissed for being a dick, and
That was the reason that was written on his paper.
it was
being a dick.
Quit being a dick, man. And then running back, I don't know. Like we've always been running back farm, but we lost somebody. It's like somebody that was like,
Do you still have
Pretty
the
good.
running back that came from Alabama that transferred?
I don't know.
I can't remember his name now.
Yeah, I don't remember.
Tenpenny?
No,
No, he passed away.
Oh, he did?
Tenpenny passed away. It was. You don't remember the players were remembering Tenpenny?
Maybe I'm thinking of the wrong one.
yeah.
But I thought that's okay.
But I mean, I don't know. We'll see how it goes. And Sean White, Gus was talking about how like he's improved since last year, and he was injured a lot last year, so that's why he didn't perform as well. But we'll see. I don't know. I'm just gonna watch the game and just be like,
Don't
Okay.
overlook. Put it this way: Clemson's on upset alert
yeah, oh yeah, I would
because
say that too, but
because they're retaining a lot of their squad from last year.
yeah, but
They're angry about losing that title game. They might be a little bit hungover from it.
right,
They're coming in with a vengeance.
Mhm.
They might overlook you guys.
yeah. You think? Yeah, they're probably looking ahead, maybe.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
I
We'll see.
think it's going to be a good game.
Yeah, I just
It's going to be a fantastic game.
I just wanted to nice. I just want it to be like a close game. That's if it's a blowout, I'm gonna be
Just-
pissed.
I hope we just make it to the fourth
It's going to be
quarter.
great. It's going to
Seriously.
be
Just
long.
get me to the fourth quarter.
Keep me engaged for the fourth quarter.
It's going to be great. It's going to be long. It's going to be fantastic.
All right, Mr. Trump. You know what I'm saying?
Any
It's
other
going to
games
be
we got?
beautiful.
We got Ole Miss and Florida State. I know that. Why don't we
Is
have
that
any-
Monday? That's Monday.
That's Monday.
Right?
It's Monday. Why are they playing all these
They-
random days, bro?
It's Labor Day weekend.
Hey, they got the whole weekend. No,
God,
No
no
NFL.
No NFL.
They
Okay.
spread it out. Spread it on.
why don't we have any graphics up?
They're on there. It's just my computer's being LSU, Wisconsin, and then Oklahoma and Houston.
Oh yeah, LSU, Wisconsin. Did you guys hear that Les Miles said that if anybody does a Lambeau leap, they'll be hitching a ride back to Louisiana?
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Wow, man, way to kill the vibe.
I know.
Wouldn't they get a flag for that
What do
too?
they mean by a Lambo? What is a Lambo
What's a
leap?
Lambo leap?
It's when
So-
you score a touchdown, you jump into the crowd because it's like right there.
What's wrong with that?
He doesn't want him doing it.
Who?
Les Miles is still the head coach.
Who doesn't want him doing it?
Huh?
Who doesn't want him? Who doing it?
Les Miles doesn't want his players doing that.
Why? Buzzkill, bro.
He eats grass.
Corn dogs.
He smells like corn dogs.
He'll be like,
Corn dog and cheese.
"Did you just do a Lambeau leap?" And what do you think about the Ole Miss Florida State game? You think Ole Miss is going to prevail, or you think
I think
Florida
Ole
State?
Miss has got too much going on off the
Ole Miss,
field.
you like externals?
Yeah, just that crap. It's gonna get them all distracted, and
That's in. I think that's in Tallahassee, isn't it? I think they have to go to Tallahassee.
yeah,
I think they're going to get chopped.
gonna get chopped up.
I think they're going to get chopped.
Old Colonel Reb
Yeah.
or Black Bear. Or
I think they're trying to dig up whatever bones and whatever sacrificial stuff Auburn used to use, and
yeah,
because they relied on that all last year,
oh yeah,
especially that game against Alabama. I don't know if you saw that.
Mm.
Oh my gosh, there was so much that went their way.
oh yeah.
deflected passes and
Yeah, just like what?
crap that just went so their way.
It's high noon.
Justice reigns from above.
Killing spree.
That's the Unreal Tournament.
Unfriggin' believable.
That's Halo.
This is amazing. Wow.
Because Overwatch.
Overwatch?
Yeah.
Overwatch?
It sounds very
Overwatch.
much like Unreal Tournament. The killing spree part,
Oh, no,
especially.
that's-
Oh, killing.
Halo.
Yeah, that's Halo.
Oh, is it Halo?
Yeah, Halo announcer.
In Quake 3, there should be a thing where if you like rail shotted someone from like across the map, it'd be like, holy shit. It was great whenever you got that.
This is the perfect time for you and anybody else that wants to Battlefield 1 open beta.
I got a special invitation to
Is
that
it
in my
free?
email.
It's
but
open now, so you can just go download it. I don't really. It's fun. It's actually fun. Like you think World War One, you're like, what the hell? So in Battlefield
Elder
1,
Scrolls.
I mean, right now it's just one map, and 2 modes, but I mean, you can get on a horse and pull no, and pull out a sword and just start chopping people up left and right. And I got a shotgun, so now I'm that guy that just blows them away. Yes, exactly. No, but it's really fun. It's not as intense as like the other Battlefields. Like you know how like you spawn so far away. I feel like they fixed that to where it's not as like you're not hiking it.
hoofing it,
Yeah,
not hoofing it across the map.
yeah.
I don't know, maybe.
Yeah, you should, it's open beta. You might as well just try it. See if you like it.
I have the weekend and I'm just kind of wanting to play video games. I don't know if I want to play that.
You want to play it?
I want to play Battlefield now.
Yeah.
What else comes
Why
out
don't you
this
guys
month?
play the Elven Scrolls
This
with me?
month?
Yeah,
I'm gonna go there.
Destiny.
that's what it is.
I didn't want to say it. I didn't want to say it. Yeah.
So that comes out, what, the 20th?
Yep.
So
Yeah. 2 weeks from Tuesday.
it's going to be pretty fun. The new Rise of Iron.
Servers are going to be overloaded, so.
No Man's Sky. Eric, you're the only one here that's played it. Mm-hmm. What do you think about it?
So it's not as bad as people make it out to be, but it's not great at all. It's like a solid like 5 or 6 out of 10.
Let's preface this. When you look at a game, I believe you told me that you look more into the art side of it.
Yeah,
If I'm not
I'm
mistaken.
certainly more on the, so one of the cool things about that game is that they got 65 days of static to do the soundtrack for it, and they're using the same procedural technology they used for the planet building to make the music. So essentially, they just recorded a lot of stuff, and then they procedurally put it all together. And so it sounds cool. It's got really good sound. The problem with the game is that it's pretty much the same thing, regardless of what planet you're on. So the planets do look different. Sometimes they've got like little dunes, and sometimes they're radioactive. Sometimes they're really cold. Sometimes they're really hot. But you're pretty much just going there to get as many resources as you possibly can. And then once you get all the resources, you build parts for your ship or parts for your gun, and then you take off and go to the next planet. You can't fly to stars. You can't fly through like just empty space. You have to stay near where the planets are. And then you hyperspace jump to the next system. And the whole objective is to reach the center of the galaxy or whatever. I don't know. No Man's Sky seems more like an experiment than an actual game. But the problem with it is they charge $60 for a full game.
This should be like a preview game.
It should be a $20 beta type deal.
Do you feel at all like you were
Scammed?
misled when you bought it?
No, I think what they did was they got Sean Murray, who is the lead designer over at Hello Games, and he's kind of a baffling idiot who just kind of like smiled and laughed incredulously, and he misled people. I don't think he meant to, but he misled people.
Right.
The reason why he misled people is because he was so vague about what No Man's Sky was. It's really more of a science experiment because they're using this program called Max/MSP, which is usually used for music to generate like all kinds of stuff.
Really?
Yeah, it's used for Johnny Greenwood from Radiohead uses it a lot.
Did they translate it to video?
Right, yeah. So essentially, all you do with Max MSP is you take parameters, and then you give it an algorithm, and then it creates all kinds of stuff based on those parameters.
Yeah,
So that's how it builds the planets.
Right.
That's how they get to
Right.
the 18 quintillion planets, which 18 quintillion is the number. So there's trillion, that's 12 zeros.
How many is a quintillion? I'm sorry.
It's 18 zeros.
Dang.
18 zeros behind it. So trillion,
Wait. After like you got 1, 8, and then
yeah.
18.
So million
wow.
is 6 zeros. Billion is 9 zeros. Trillion is 12 zeros. I don't know what 15 is. I have no idea. 18 is quintillion. So there's 18 quintillion planets in this game.
Yeah.
But they all pretty much look exactly the same. There's all
Can you visit each and every?
Well,
of
they're
the planets?
algorithms.
no, because there's not enough
can't.
time
Yeah.
in the known universe.
In your lifetime.
It would take 5 billion years.
What if you had a processor that was as big
Yeah.
as my?
As your
then
dick
that's-
or something.
That's just computing the game.
Yeah.
Exactly. I mean, that's all. That's all video games are, right? They're just algorithms.
No, not
Yes.
most video games. Most video games are handcrafted.
Yeah.
But
They're
but
not
they're all
built
they're
by
all
a procedure.
code, right?
Right.
They're all
you,
code.
Okay, you push a button at any given point, it operates this operation, right?
Yeah, but most people make the actual map that you're running around. This game's got entire worlds that are procedurally generated based on the Max MSP function. The whole game is only 6 gigabytes, and most of that is audio.
Right. Yeah, it's really small.
6 gigs is a lot, bro.
Not
A
in
Blu-ray
today's
holds
gaming
like
term.
50 gigs, though. This
not a-
Blu-ray, if you bought it for PS4, the Blu-ray is only holding about like a fourth of what it can actually hold.
Yeah, it's not a very big game in today's terms.
It's all math.
Yeah.
It's really interesting, but it's just not a very good game. That's a problem.
Right.
So it would be a good game. Well, okay, I'm not saying that it's a bad game, but
It's not bad.
It
It's
would
just
be-
not good. It's like mediocre.
it would be better if they came out and said, "This is the game. How Minecraft did it. We're going to release it. If you want to buy it for $10 or whatever Minecraft did in the beta or alpha,
Right.
and then you get it at you don't have to pay anything else as they expand on it,
Right.
and it just evolves."
It's pretty much the same thing.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure the game is the same way, but how they marketed it
Right.
and what they made you paid for it is
Yeah.
completely different.
It's because of, like I told you on the ride over here, it's because of Sony's involvement, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I think they were pushing them to do more than they were capable
Yeah.
of.
So Hello Games is a small studio of about 10 people.
Yeah.
I think they expanded to about 15 people while making No Man's Sky. And then they hired 65 Days of Static to do the sound. So yeah, they're a very small studio. The guys that made Minecraft for about the same size, maybe even smaller. Yeah, so Minecraft did $20 and you got all future updates.
I haven't even figured out how to play Minecraft yet.
Is your mic on, by the way?
Yeah, it is.
Your mic's okay. So yeah, Minecraft is it's along the same lines. No Man's Sky is very similar to Minecraft in terms of you mine resources and then you
build stuff.
you upgrade your you're not really building anything. You're just kind of upgrading your ship. Really,
What you have.
what's terrible about No Man's Sky is that you're constantly like running out of.
There's no space, right?
There's no space in your
storage.
inventory,
Yeah.
and you're constantly running out of fuel.
So somebody's like, this is like a storage management game.
Yeah, really, all you're doing is you're pushing the select button or the back button on your 360 controller or the options button or whatever
Yeah.
on the Xbox One controller, and you're just going through your inventory and you're just moving objects around. That's probably about a third of the game.
Man, see, that's
It's unfortunate
Yeah.
because like that's boring.
What I
Just
wanted the
moving
game to
icons
be
around.
was what it is now, I guess, as far as exploring space and, being procedurally generated, but mixed with EVE Online.
Yeah.
You know how you can meet with people and create colonies and
fleets.
trade and
Yeah.
fleets, like you said.
So I've been playing the game for 15 hours and I haven't seen anything multiplayer
no,
related
it's not.
whatsoever.
It's not.
It's 18 quintillion planets. The chances
But-
of you running into one of the
It seems like an awful
10 million people or
waste
so
of
that's playing it.
space.
Yeah. Like, I mean, just
Okay, Jodie Foster.
10 million. If there's 10 million people playing that game,
Can
right?
Can you claim your own?
Yeah.
space.
You can name planets.
You can name planets. You name all the species and all the
Animals.
rocks and all the different,
Everything.
all the different plants
the whole
and stuff.
Point, what's the point of the game for you
Exploration.
to
Explore.
like explore and then
I
but there's
guess.
nobody out there to explore with?
Right? Yeah, you can't play
Well,
it
that
with
sucks.
anyone.
I know.
Exactly. But they led you to believe that there would be. You'd be playing
Why
with
did
people.
they start with like, okay, we expect there to be 1,000 people play this
See,
game and we're going to make
listen,
20,000 planets? You know?
This is what they should have done. They should have, regardless. Okay, even if they wanted to charge you 60, they should have said, okay, this game is this, and this. We're and like maybe lay out a mini schedule of what they expect to add to it and certain times. Obviously, if you put a time down, you're not held to the fire on it, but if you delay that, then people are gonna get pissed. Whatever, it doesn't matter.
Okay, so if you're not held to the fire, then
No, I'm saying
how
like
people not going to hold.
I'm saying they can give like really loose dates on these like expansions. Or
But then
whatever.
everybody's going to give loose dates, and then
No, I'm just saying like the problem with them is ever since the game came out, they haven't said a word.
They've been really quiet.
They've been quiet. So and people are getting more pissed at that.
And right before they dropped the game, right before they released it, they said, "Oh, by the way, it's not multiplayer."
Yeah, have fun. Like what? So I mean, the fact
Well,
that
they never explicitly said that it was multiplayer.
And-
They
and-
said that it was all on one
But-
server.
I don't know
they-
if you saw this,
yeah.
but there was there's a picture that somebody took of I forgot which country it was, but they put a sticker over it to cover it up so they wouldn't show that it was multiplayer. So I don't know if it was multiplayer at one point,
and they
but
took it out or something.
yeah, they had to put a sticker over it.
I imagine they made some concessions.
I think so.
in order to get it out.
They had an unexpected 2-month delay.
But just a sticker.
Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, it's
but why would you like compromise and just because multiplayer about that game multiplayer is the ultimate like
It is.
I mean
Yeah, that would be
you're not
fun.
going to really get anybody. Okay, would you? How many games do you own right now?
so Minecraft itself
well-
was multiplayer.
how many
Yeah.
Xbox 360 games do you own right now that are not multiplayer?
Maybe like one or two.
Exact. How many have you bought?
I mean, I like one or two.
I mean, how many have you bought like total games?
Oh,
Xbox 360.
I don't know.
Not 360. I'm sorry.
Xbox One.
I don't know. A few.
Like 5,000.
Yeah.
I bought 5,000 Xbox One games.
I don't think there's 5,000 Xbox One games.
Why would they release a game that's not multiplayer in this day and age?
I mean,
what I'm
some
saying.
games are made for
Well,
a
they're
single
an
player.
indie developer. The problem is they misled people by being so vague with their
Yeah.
marketing.
Yeah, that's what the problem was.
They marketed it as being something that was
Not.
a game that you could explore with your friends or meet other people.
And forget all that. Like just the original trailer of like coming out of the water and seeing a brontosaurus there.
Yeah, right.
And like the green grass and like the red sky. Like that's not what the actual game is.
Right.
The actual game is managing a really inventory, constantly running out of resources and energy in order to like power your suit and your ship, and then flying to the space station, which looks like just like every other space station in the entire universe, in order to trade with aliens that don't have any like.
And you have to learn their language.
Yeah, you have to learning their language is the game.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just it's a simulation of like translating words. It's so fun, guys.
Lame.
You don't even understand.
Can you guys teach me how to play Minecraft?
Teach you how to Dougie.
Minecraft is a much better game than No Man's Sky.
Can you teach me how to play it?
It's fun.
I'll get my
All you do is
I'll get my
build
I've
kids-
stuff.
asked you. and
It's like Legos, the video game.
I'll get my kids. To
yeah,
teach
but
me.
I never mind when I played Legos.
Yeah,
Talking
well,
about building stuff. Not
okay.
mining.
Well, it's called
The
Minecraft.
crafting part.
You guys ready for this?
Play the music.
Let's go. Already?
Already.
Yeah,
Already?
honestly, No Man's Sky is not really worth talking about.
We got
that much.
Eric, so I mean. So is Eric participating tonight?
Sure.
What's happening? What am I
Okay,
doing?
this is called the Biz Quiz.
The Biz Quiz?
And
We
do you
talk
know
to
what we
Justin
do?
about stuff?
Do you know what we do in the biz quiz?
I have no idea. What do we
Play the
do?
music.
We asked Justin questions?
Sorry, my Play the music. computers.
No, Justin asked us questions.
Okay. Ask away, Justin.
We,
But since you're a guest, you get to choose the
shall.
topic.
The Biz 1185 or whatever your username is.
And the first person since you're here, since we got 3, the first person to answer 2 questions correct wins.
All right.
Your choice, Eric.
My choice?
You go
Yes,
first.
Since you're here tonight.
I know all kinds of stuff about space.
I bet you don't know more than I know about space.
Really?
I bet.
I pay attention
I don't think you ever got a space. Yeah, you have.
I pay attention to like.
You don't think I've
NASA
ever gone to
stuff,
space
man.
what? The space camp?
I don't think you've ever gone to space.
I don't believe you. All right.
I read space.com.
Oh, really? No,
What do you
no
think?
way.
Okay,
bro.
ready? Are you ready?
Let's go. Let's go.
The North Star is also known by what other name? What do you think?
That's not point of the clip. The North Star is known by what other name?
Yeah.
I know that, but I forgot it.
Don't show it to anybody, sir.
Where is it? Oh, there it is.
Don't show it to anybody. Orion's belt.
Is that Orion's belt?
What do you think?
Yeah, like that.
All right.
Hey, the real answer, you're going to be like, if you, I don't know if you got it right or wrong, but if you got it wrong, it'd be like, dang, that makes sense.
I have no idea what it is.
The
I think I used to know, but I don't remember
let's
anymore.
see. Brad and Chris both got it correct with Polaris.
Dang.
I knew it was like
So-
pole something, but I can't
Eric,
remember.
Eric said space. I'm scared.
Oh, no, bruh.
Close.
So,
But
so
I'm scared a lot of the time. I don't know
we
why.
we both got one. So in order, you got to win.
I gotta win big on the next ones.
You got
Turn
to
a
win big.
hole.
So another topic.
Chris, you pick.
Let's go with geography for 700, please.
Man, I don't know anything about where places are.
Why don't you win this one?
I might.
What U.S. state has the longest official name?
What?
Just give me the state. You don't have to give me the official name.
The official name?
Yeah, so their official name is the longest in the U.S. What do you think?
That's a good question. I'm gonna go with that because I can't think of anything longer than that. Why do we gotta tear out paper? Such a waste of trees and stuff.
It is. Are you?
We
are
should
you
have
agreeing?
post-it notes. I'm concerned about our environment. You fucking conservative asshole. You're a conservative. Shouldn't you be concerned about conserving trees?
We conserve all the time, bro.
Conserve budgets. Anyways. Turn that xylophone down.
It's Minnesota, isn't it?
Let's see.
It's Minnesota.
Eric and Brad both had California. Chris, you had Alaska. The correct answer is Rhode Island.
What?
The official name is that is State of Rhode Island and Providence Plantation.
Stupid.
Rhode Island has got that official
Yeah.
name?
That's
Small
bullshit.
state.
Stupid.
California is the longest name I can think of.
I was.
Because it's the
That's what
Republic
I
of
was thinking. I was like
California.
California. It's like
It's
that's
a
too
long,
obvious.
it's a
you know?
long name.
I mean, it's too obvious.
But isn't there
But
isn't
you-
their
you-
official name like
Well,
California
the only reason I
Republic?
said Alaska is because Alaska has
It is a
a
Republic of
strange
California.
Inuit language up there, and
I don't know official names, so
it's all
I didn't even know. I didn't know this.
I
was a
should have
thing,
said
so-
Hawaii, you know,
Yeah, that would
because
probably be a good
like the
Kulawahu.
one.
Kamehameha.
There you go. Okay.
Kame
All right, Brad.
movie.
Which Olympic sport was featured in the movie Cool Runnings?
Oh, I know that one. It's that thing where they
I think I got that one.
Such a waste of paper.
Oh, we got the same. We got the same thing here.
Oh, good. Good, Chris. Good.
You guys match. You wasted it.
We should hold hands.
Just hand him the whole book.
Hands.
All right. Everybody should know this. The correct answer is bobsledding.
Yeah, it is.
Everybody got it. Everybody gets.
We are Jamaican, the Bobsled team. I remember that.
Yeah, that was a good movie.
It's a good movie. I watched it when I was like 7
Yeah,
or 10.
yeah.
It was a long time ago. Early 90s.
What do you mean say? All right, Eric. Wait. So you both have 2 points. You have no points.
I got 1 point. I got bobsledding.
1 point. Sorry.
So we all have 1 point. So the next person who wins,
So I got to pick a topic now.
Yeah, go ahead.
it didn't really make
Let's
sense.
do
when I said
geek.
This man has the easy flow elbow. You might know him as
That's the
Bruce
Willis? Is that the question?
No. Bruce Willis played a convict turned time traveler in what 1995?
No, I know exactly what this is.
say? Everybody knows. Everybody.
That's not geek. That's like a movie.
Yeah,
it's a movie thing.
I know.
Wait, say the question again.
Bruce Willis played a convict turned time traveler in what 1995 movie?
It's easy, man. It's easy. It's not Fifth Element. It's the other one.
You're giving me hints. Well, I know what I want to say, but I know that's not it. I'm just going to say it.
It's not Armageddon.
Die Hard. Don't worry about it. It's Die Hard. This is one of the Die Hard.
It's Die Hard.
It's Die Hard.
Is it?
He was a time traveler. Die Hard. Remember? Remember
He went back to feudal Japan.
that scene you didn't see in the movie?
I know that's not it, but that's all I can think of.
I got it right.
Yeah.
Man.
The answer is 12 Monkeys. Eric was the only one.
Remember 12 Monkeys?
Stupid.
I've never
You
seen
don't-
12 Monkeys all the way through.
No.
Well, that's your fault.
He travels through time.
Brad Pitt.
So now we're out.
So now it's a
we're
three-way
all-
tie.
It's a 3-way tie. The next
three-way.
winner wins. So I get to pick it
Is it
right.
your choice for topic?
Go.
Let's go with political.
Who is next in line to succeed the president after the vice president?
Oh, I know that.
What do you mean say?
I don't remember their official title, though.
In Russia.
What?
I'm just kidding.
The Politburo.
It's, oh, God, what is it called?
In Prussia.
Here, bro.
Am I right? Am I
What
right?
it's called, but it's like the thing. It's the guy in charge of the thing.
Wait, no. You got to have the real word here, you know?
It is the Speaker of the House.
Speaker of the House.
I'm going to need a ruling on this one. He said head of Congress.
Who said that?
That is not correct.
That's not the head of Congress.
That is
Is-
not correct.
Is the Speaker of the House the head of Congress?
He's the head
No,
of the...
it's not.
he's
It's a head of
House.
Head of the house.
There's a Speaker of the House.
I couldn't remember the title.
Okay.
I'm drunk,
both
man.
of you got it. Pick
Let's
it.
go science. Since we haven't done
Finally,
that yet.
nobody's ever picked science.
Really?
Are you serious?
I'm serious. What is the modern international unit of energy measured in? What do you mean say?
The modern international unit of
Energy.
Energy just in general?
I have no idea.
Oh boy.
Of energy?
Got it.
Did you get it? Fuck you, what is it?
I can't tell you, man. I got to win this one. You only wish you were
Write that because I don't know.
you only wish you were a geek like me.
Yes. You're an engineer. It's not fair.
So
I'm just going to write something.
Just write first thing that comes to your mind.
There.
Oh,
Harambe.
it's a Tesla then.
What is this?
That's just what came to my mind.
EV?
Yeah, sure.
EV.
It's a Tesla.
The correct answer is a joule.
A Joule.
Oh,
Chris,
okay.
you got it. Chris wins.
Chris is officially the smartest person
Now he
in
gets
this
to do
room.
his victory lap. No, don't do that victory lap. I got all this paper. He's just trying to live his life. Goes on and on.
It goes on. I can't stop it.
We're stuck.
Well, we had a good run.
We had a good life together.
actually won this week. Yay!
Now it's tied, I think. 3-3.
Is it 3-3?
I think think so. Or is it
Wow.
4-3? I don't know. Something like it's either 3-3 or 4-4 or 4-3. There's a 3 and a 4. I don't know.
This is all chaos.
Nobody cares, bro.
So what does Chris win?
Well, we tried to implement a system where we had a reward or a punishment, but
we're not sadomasochists here.
What was the reward of the punishment?
I don't know. We were going to think up punishments. But anyways, we're going to move on to this thing in the middle of the table here called the topic box. And we don't spill anything in the middle of the table either. But the topic box is where we all pull a topic. And if you can hold on for a second, we all pull topics out of the box. And once we've all pulled topics and discussed, the topic box segment will
What's funny about my
conclude.
topic is that
Hold on.
it's misspelt. There's a major typo in it.
That could
And I'm going
be.
to bring that up when
That
it's my
could
turn.
be. That very well could be
You
possible.
got to listen to the rules first, bro.
All right.
Now, the topic box segment has a couple special rules, and if you look behind you, Eric, on that TV, you'll notice those special rules. Special rule number 1
I didn't submit anything.
is each person. I'm reading all the rules to begin with. I gotta
No rodeo.
read the special
What
rules.
the fuck is rodeo?
You cannot pull your own topic. Special rule number 2 is no rodeos.
What is rodeo?
Number 3, which is recently amended, if you pull your own topic, you must. Why am I saying your own topic? If you pull a topic, you must entertain the topic.
Sorry, I forgot to update it.
Still
I
not
always
amended
forget this
completely.
one. Yeah, I know. I need to put
And
5.
we've struck down rule number 4 because
Rule number
rule number
5.
3 is in effect.
Well, and then rule number 5 eradicated. Rule number 4.
Yes, so
So
it's like the tax code.
it's like
This book's
no,
just
it's like
gonna
the
keep getting
Constitution of Alabama.
That's
Yeah.
true.
So Eric, you pulled the first topic. So
bigger. Is this the end of the song? Jeez.
yes, go ahead and indulge us with that first topic.
So
Indulge.
mine, as I said earlier, what is an acceptable amount of time to get a refund?
This has to go back to the No Man's Sky thing, which is kind of funny.
So that's what you're getting at?
Yeah,
Just
yeah.
What's the acceptable amount of time to get a refund?
So Steam has this thing where it's like 14 days or
It's
2 hours.
So many hours into the video game. I
Yeah,
think.
but they're all 2 hours of playtime.
I don't know.
So, but can you really get a good feel of a game in 2 hours?
yeah, I think you can. And No Man's Sky, you sure
Yeah.
can.
Yeah.
Because after the first hour of that game is you stranded on a planet trying to get your
figure it
ship
out, yeah.
to work,
Yeah.
and then it teaches you how to do all the mining stuff
Right,
and all
right.
that nonsense.
So if you don't like that, then
But then once you get into hyperspace and all that stuff, then you kind of get a feel for the game.
okay.
Really, I think that game you can kind of experience in about 5 hours,
Right.
and you're good.
What about
It's totally not worth $60.
what about if you played it for 100 hours and you got a refund, or you demanded a refund?
I think if you got 100 hours out of that
That's
game,
ridiculous.
you paid for the $60.
Yeah.
I think you got the
So you
$60
don't deserve
worth.
to get your $60 back.
No, I played it for. All of a sudden, the sound sounds so much better.
Well, why are they giving refunds in the first place?
Because people are babies and they just want to complain.
because people vote for Bernie Sanders.
No,
Bernie Sanders is a good man.
no. Over
Or Hillary Clinton.
this past weekend, there were rumors going around that people were getting refunds that had been over the allotted 2 hour time on Steam, but that was misleading because they had to actually go talk to somebody at Steam to get it. So
They had to physically walk into the building and
yeah, they had to go down.
They had to
excuse me,
drive to
Mr.
Seattle.
Steam.
Mr. Newell.
Get over here.
Hey, Gabe.
Yeah. So
I need to talk to you.
but it got me thinking, how
What is life?
because there's people out there that just do it because they want to just stick it to the man, I played your game, but I'm not going to pay you kind of thing.
Yeah. Chris, read your topic, please.
Turd in a punch bowl. Who the heck comes up with this?
That's
Is
the one
one of our viewers?
That's the one I skipped last week.
Why?
I don't know.
You even know what that means?
Not really.
I know it's like a bad
I'm just thinking like a poop floating around in a punch bowl.
bad party or something.
Yeah, would you want that?
I mean, who would want it?
I mean,
somebody show. What was it? Somebody
Yeah.
shows up to a get together and it's just like a downer.
yeah, you're the turd in the punch bowl. Like, come on, man,
Somebody-
don't be the turd in the punch bowl.
Yeah.
Why is this even a topic?
I think they were just
Discuss.
describing you,
Yeah.
Chris Poole.
So I'm the turd in the punch bowl.
Sometimes.
You're that guy, man. Buying 8-ounce
You must
beers.
entertain the topic.
You bought 8-ounce beers too, brother.
You must.
But then you come out of nowhere and totally redeem yourself.
What?
Dot 22 versus dot 223.
What is that?
Is that really what it says? 0.22 versus
IP address is
0.23.
What's the difference between a .22 and a .223?
Well, one is
one
either-
decimal place.
Yeah, it's either a tenth or a hundredth.
No, I'm talking about
Or you're talking about IP addresses.
no
What are you talking about?
Well, then I don't know what you're talking
caliber of
about. Okay, you're talking about guns.
yeah.
I don't know. What's the difference?
A 22 versus a 223.
Yeah, what's the difference?
Is there a 223 gun?
You know what a 223 is?
no.
No, what
It's
is
an
that?
M16 round.
Is it really?
Yeah. So in
So it's
in reality,
So are they talking about millimeters then?
a 22. You know what a 20
I
is? A very
personally
small
believe
Yeah.
round.
that U.S. Americans are underexcused because some people out there in our nation.
But the 223 is just a 300ths of a or thousandths of an inch larger. Much more
When
powerful
the-
round.
So when they say caliber of a bullet, is it a round?
It is the diameter of the bullet
Okay.
of the projectile itself.
Of the top. Okay. So the,
projectile.
So a 22 would be a .220 then?
Yes, and an M16 is at
It's just slightly-
0.223.
but it's longer, isn't it?
It is longer,
So
and it
that
has
makes a
about 10
difference.
times more powder.
But
behind it.
why are you asking that question though?
I just didn't know if you guys understood the difference.
It didn't actually have a question mark on
It didn't.
It was just a
two
general
topic.
statement.
versus
It's not- it's a
223.
topic.
That's just a
not
topic. It's just
it's not a
not
question.
I mean,
it's not
it's a good
Is this
topic.
called a question box? No, it's called a topic.
He
box.
said a question. I was just clarifying.
God.
I'm sorry, I didn't
I was just
understand
trying
your
to highlight
topic
the
box.
difference between the two. A lot of people don't realize that.
Why was that an object of curiosity for you?
Because I heard some guy at work was like, "Oh, a .22, a 22 is just a M16 round, basically just a 3,000th of an inch smaller." I was like, "No, it's not. It's got like 10 times more powder behind
Right.
it." Trying to compare it to it's like, yeah,
He's probably never really shot much of anything. And
yeah.
Well, that's actually probably a good point. Is that the size doesn't matter so much as the powder behind it, right?
Yeah. So
Because the more
Also-
explosive force
also
behind.
it may be,
how much velocity you can get.
Yeah,
Well,
velocity
yeah,
matters
the
more
velocity.
than the actual mass.
and the fact that a 22 round is like really short,
Mm-hmm.
an M16 round is kind
Well,
of longer.
isn't the thing about 22s is, and I know this is kind of graphic, but when they
it
shoot,
tumbles and everything like
well,
that.
not the fact that it tumbles, but like when you shoot, if you shoot somebody in the head, it gets stuck in their head.
it doesn't come
That's
out.
terrible.
It,
No,
well,
I
I'm just
guarantee
using
it'll
that.
come
I know
out the
that's
other side.
Graphic,
So it doesn't
but
go all the way
it
through.
bounces because it
I don't know
doesn't
about
have as much
that. I mean-
velocity to get out the other side.
It's not. No, that's what with a 22 or a
22.
Oh, you may be right. I really don't know, honestly.
That's just what I've heard
There-
because
There's different factors.
But you hit somebody with a 223, it's going to go going on
Out
one
the
side.
other.
The other.
I'm just saying that's why 22s are more dangerous. Well, all bullets are dangerous, but I'm saying that's why.
they get stuck in there.
Right.
Yeah.
It's not necessarily more dangerous, but
So
That's their danger factor. Is what I'm saying.
all right. If you had to get shot by either a 22 or a 223,
Which one would you choose?
I'd rather it just go all the way through. To be
now
honest.
you got to get shot in the leg by one or the other. Which one would you pick? Definitely a 2-2.
Yeah.
A 223 will
There's
go,
less
go
damage.
one side
Take
out.
your leg off.
Yeah.
your leg off.
223 will
It'll
mess you up.
leave a little bit of a scar.
a little.
And it's just that 3,000th of a millimeter or whatever.
That's just the
Maybe.
gunpowder that increases the velocity.
Yeah.
Well, and also it's a lot.
And the
larger
mass on the
It's
bullet.
actually a lot larger projectile.
So the only way to shoot an M16 is to be in the military.
No, you can shoot an AR-15. That's the same round.
No, but that's not an M16 though, right?
It's essentially the same thing, except The difference is there's a switch
Oh, for automatic.
Sear.
for a 3-round burst.
So M16 isn't full round.
It's not
Burst.
fully automatic.
I mean,
not
fully automatic.
Not well. An A2 is not.
A4.
A4 it depends. I really that's after my time in the military.
Oh, really?
I was in A2 time. A4s came.
Do you ever
after.
miss the military?
I do.
Oh my gosh.
It says,
Smith.
"What's in the box?"
What is that from Borderlands?
No, that's from. Well, I mean, it might be, but that's from Seven, the movie
Oh, yeah.
with Brad Pitt and Morgan Freeman.
That's where he's
And-
yelling about
What's
his,
in the box?
his wife,
It's his
whose
wife's head.
decapitated head
Oh,
is in the
okay,
box.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's terrible. That's morbid, bro.
Well, it's
pretty bad.
It's a good movie.
It's about Wrath.
Yeah.
He was trying to get him to, like, become Wrath.
Yeah.
It's about
He was
all
setting
about the
him up.
7 deadly sins. So you can pray to her now.
Eric will allow it.
I will allow it. Is this Darude Sandstorm?
It is.
Totally.
It sounds like the Matrix. It sounds like the sex scene during the
This is when our
Matrix.
time with everyone has come to an end.
Oh, football.
Sorry, we
Nerd
gotta put Titanus back up.
Until then,
I'll come around in about 6 months. It's all good.
this is gonna be an epic show. Titanus here.
Roger roll, Discovery.
So if you haven't done so already, please like us on Facebook, subscribe to us on iTunes, and leave us a review. Some of you have done so already, and that helps us out. Stream our episodes on Google Play Music. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. You can also catch our episodes on YouTube now. Go on over and catch us on the TuneIn app. Subscribe to us on there where you can catch all of our episodes. Questions, comments, you want to contribute to the topic box? Shoot us an email at almosthalfway1@gmail.com or leave us a comment on our Facebook. For everything The Almost Saturday Podcast, head on over to www.thealmostsaturdaypodcast.com. As I said, we got to put old Titanus back up for the night.
Bye, everybody.
Yep. Justin's
Going back in the
always
closet.
to my right, and Chris has already abandoned us for the night.
He's gone.
He's drinking whiskey from his cupboard.
Hope to have a awesome night of college football tomorrow night. Later, guys.